If you've been hurt in a farm accident near Caledonia, you're probably dealing with more than just pain. You've got medical bills coming in, you're missing work, and you're trying to figure out, was this just a bad accident, or is someone else responsible? And here's the part many people don't realize. Farm accidents are some of the most complicated injury cases in Minnesota because it's not just an accident. It might involve things like farm machinery, cattle and other livestock, chemicals, or maybe even another driver on a road. And if you get this wrong early, it can cost you everything. I'm Craig Steger. I represent injured farmers and farm workers in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. And this is what you need to know. First, farm work is one of the most dangerous jobs out there. We're talking tractors and rollovers, PTOs, grain bin accidents, livestock injuries, exposure to chemicals, and other serious falls. In fact, agriculture consistently ranks among the highest industries for fatal injuries, including here in Minnesota. So when something goes wrong, the first question is, well, who is responsible? Because unlike a typical workplace injury, farm accident cases can often involve multiple layers. Equipment manufacturers, farm owners or operators, contractors, co-ops, even drivers on rural roads near field entrances. Second, Minnesota law gives you time, but not forever. In most cases, you have up to 6 years to bring a claim. That may only be 4 years if there's a wrongful death. But here's the reality. The sooner you act, the better your case, because evidence disappears fast on farms. Machinery gets repaired, fields change, and witnesses move on. Third, Minnesota follows what's called a modified comparative fault system. That means even if you are partially at fault, you can generally still recover compensation as long as you're not more than 50% responsible. But your compensation then gets reduced based on your share of fault. And if you cross that 50% line, you generally recover nothing. And that's where experience can really matter. Because you see, these cases often turn into a fight over how the accident happened and who should get the blame. Now finally, I want to talk about what you can recover. You may be entitled to compensation for things such as medical bills, lost wages or reduced ability to work, pain and suffering, long-term disability or loss of your normal life. But you still have to prove it with actual and real evidence. Things like photographs or video, medical records, equipment inspections and repair records, witness statements. This is generally not something you want to try to piece together all on your own. If you or someone in your family has been hurt in a farm accident near Caledonia or anywhere in Houston County, here's something you may want to do. Call or text the number on the screen, or just go to the description below to learn more about how we handle these kinds of cases. I'll walk you through what happened, answer your questions, and help you understand your options. Because when you've been hurt on a farm, you need someone who understands how these accidents actually happen and how to fight for you.